there I am. Good afternoon, Twitch world. It is a Friday afternoon, and I am straightening my camera out there. No, come back here. Okay, I see the problem. It's not locked in. That should be good now. Here I am. Yay. Okay. Hey, it is a Friday Factory fun day because my schedule's a little busy tomorrow for the usual Satisfactory Saturday. So we're going to go ahead and pick it up here. I had some equipment to bring back to the studio. Had my drum set out this week as I used it somewhere else. So I figured I'm already bringing it up here. I need to be near here later. I have somewhere to be. Like I have to be across the street about 2 hours from now. So I figured why not just stay here and stream? Be a good thing. So here we are. We're going to jump into Satisfactory's new update came out this week, 1.2. I mentioned that I'd be on that and check it out for this weekend stream. So we're going to do that today. Got a little hot as I was unloading the equipment. Had my son up here help me bring the drum set up because it's like a whole flight of stairs and like a big flight of stairs to get it up here, and then through the halls and all that to get to the place we're at. So I'm kind of tucked away in the back of this building, the upper floor. But anyway, hey, so I got it updated. We do not have mods working in this, so I had to switch it back to vanilla. Right there we go. But we're going to jump in here. Hopefully it won't break. We're going to see. We're going to load the stream up. Okay, we're going to try it. Most of the mods I have are just quality of life stuff for like nudging and infinite zoop. I don't think I have anything that would be like there's other mods that add new things to the game, so this should be fine. In theory, technically this one runs off a game save, so it's saved in there. We can always revert if we have to. It shouldn't be a problem. That's why I'm cautious with mods, because it makes it a little harder to play with the new updates if you have all kind of crazy mods in there. So we do not. I think there's just the two mods that I have, and if they reset, they reset. That's not the end of the world. I think one of them, like the Infinite Zoo, I have to cool, there we go. Uh-oh. No? Okay, the trains are fine. It showed an error to begin with, but I think it cleared up. Alright, so when I left off the last stream, I'm going to get our music going first of all. Let's change tapes. We did Golf Cart last time. We're going to pick, let's do Sanctum. It's pretty cool. There we go. We had just finished putting everything together to make the last product we need for the space elevator. So we need 500 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, okay. It's going to have to run for a bit. So we don't quite have enough. It's all good. It's all good. So we need 10 stacks of this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 across here, and then 2 more. So we'll just give that a few minutes to fill up. Let's hop out and just look at some of the stuff we have with the new update. So vehicle pathing has been updated. I've never really messed with it because it wasn't really a great thing before. Let's clear this out. And, well, we don't need to. Let's just go ahead and, pull out some, Q is our build button on this one. Okay. Transport. Truck station. We're going to pop one of these down here. We're going to pull up our, we might need to make a new hotbar for this. Let's see what we've got. Alt. Yeah, alt scroll. Okay. Go to 7. Okay. Let's start adding, let's see, truck station. That'd be 1. Actually, let's put the truck first. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think they have the widest turn path anyway, so we're going to go 5 with that. I want to add 0 is going to be our actual explorer. And then we're going to add explorer path over there. The factory path is going to be probably the tightest turn radius and all that. I don't really worry about that right now. We might throw one of those up top, though. That might be good. We already have a thing for trains. I don't think we need anything else for this. This is it. So we got our hotbar set up. Let's go ahead and connect some paths. So 5 is going to... okay, there. Oh, I don't want it to do that. Why is it? I didn't make it do that. Okay. Oh, okay. I see the problem. Okay. Okay. All right. So the arrows move in the direction you're wanting it to go. So we're going to take it right here. We're going to drag it out this way. So I'm just going to try to make it loop around our little what's this thing called? Blueprint builder. How close can we get in here? I can tuck in there pretty tight. I think it needs a little more room so the tires don't run over. Why did you turn red? Okay. And that was what? 1 block? 1 1.5? Dude, how did I not... Okay, let's get right there, maybe. I'm gonna run this up here. I think they need fuel as well. We'll check on that. These are not straight. There's probably something I need to change to get them to go straight, but we'll just play around a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now I can dump a truck on there. Now, do we have to program it? I have to load cargo into truck. No. Okay, let's escape. Oh, gosh. What's it? E? E gets out of there. Okay, here's that. Let's just throw some biofuel in there. That should work. Menu. Oh, okay. All right. So hit F. Power. Does this need power? It does. Okay. What have we got below this? Hurry, power line I can snag. Oh no, the path's messed up. It'll be okay. I'll fix it. Closest power line's over here. I think, is that not connected to anything? All right. Let's go back to our main. There we go. Oh, well, okay. All right. That's fine. I don't want that up there. It's a little overkill, Dave. There we go. Okay. Now, if I still do 2, we should be able to click lower on here. Right there. Good. And just come right up here. Go right there. I say click back to that. And let's just pull it. That works. Foundation back in. that. Okay. All right, now I should be able to hit this, load the cargo. Not doing it? Oh, shoot. Q. We'll just dump half of this in there. How do we... There we go. Fuel. Good. Go. No! Now we're working. Okay. Now, is there a menu to tell it where to go? Vehicle path. There we go. Enable autopilot. Go. Menu. Too few stations. Okay, all right, fair enough. We got to put another station on here. That we can do. Let's go back to number 7. Number 3. We'll just attach it out here. That's fine. And that's going to need power as well, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Oh, but we can daisy chain. So we're going to hit... Nope. Right there. Get to... Really? It doesn't... No. Okay, well... Guess that means we'll break this back again. And we go to that. And then put our foundation back. Sweet. You know what we're going to do? We're going to tell it to... Hacks. Is this... No, this station's just hooked up. I know it's... Wrong button. I always get those mixed up. No, this definitely just... It joined. Configure truck station. Does it need something in it? Unload. Does it need a different name? Truck station 2. He didn't put my name in there. He's the one that did it. Truck station 1. Load. Okay, now how do I do this now? We're in there. Let's go ahead and hit the menu. If nothing else, we're wasting time until we get back to the other thing. There we go. No, they're both truck station 2. Heard it. Go to that. Is there a save button? I don't see that. Too few stations. Huh. All right. Let's get out of that. Let's try to take this apart. No, that one, yeah. And I think the problem is I put the station down first. Let's try to put the station down. Truck's in the way. I mean, I can go that way. Yeah, that's fine. I wish you could interact without the actual, without getting in the vehicle. Okay, there we go. Let's do that. Okay, and well, that's 2. Oh, there we go. Okay, now it's going. Excuse me. probably isn't quite big enough for it to get up all the way up to full speed. Matter of fact, we're going to jump in it and ride it around. Oh! Get back here. Okay. Weird. Let's just check it out. Because again, I haven't messed with this much. First time trying to play on this new update. I'm not on the experimental branch, so I just see them when they're actually released. As far as you can actually play it. Sorry. Okay. This truck's pretty slow, but I mean, let's see. Yeah, it's worried about those corners, isn't it? So what I want to do here is I want to be able to transport stuff around this top area with these trucks. Have little sub factories and things. So all the stuff that we build up top in this place, I probably should redo in other factories around that area. I'm just gonna let that keep running. It's not really doing anything. It's gonna use up biofuel, but I'm not too worried about that right now. As a matter of fact, I need to go ahead and grab some while we're here. While I'm thinking about it, excuse me. Get a couple more stacks in here. We're gonna sort out. I don't need those. We don't need those. Excuse me. That should get us. Yep. That's all we got. Okay. Let's head on up here. I think it was the third. I just went in the wrong direction, but this will still get us close enough. Oh dear. We might have our see, it's been 17 minutes. I'm thinking that might be enough time for all the stuff to get made. Yep, we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Now let's just head on over to the space elevator. We're going to throw these in, and that should finish up whatever phase we're in. That should unlock tier 9. Now you're supposed to be able to automate this and automatically load it and stuff, but we're not gonna do that. Okay. Handle goes down. Seals. I drink. Alright. We're in no rush to get to the end at this point. See what she says.
Welcome to the Pioneers Got Power Problems presentation. That was a joke.
Ha ha ha.
You're familiar with the process. Just throw the lever and the automated systems will take over. Imagine all the time and effort that would be wasted if you had to do all that work as well. Some work is just better suited for machines. Phase
Yes.
5 contains technology the human brain cannot comprehend. So
Yeah,
just
we're gonna.
trust in
These
me,
portals
fix the
are pretty
policy,
cool.
and
We have to
everything
get
will
some.
go as planned. Answering all your questions will take time we simply do not have.
Definitely in-game
Everything's
stuff.
going to be just fine, so long as
We
you
already
do
have
your
this being
job.
produced. We'll probably have enough for it already. I'll probably throw it in there. This is like the end. Once you send that up, game
Just
over.
don't forget
So we're not in a
keep
hurry to do
using
that.
Previous project cards and plan ahead when setting up new production lines, and make sure not to leave it all until the last moment.
Ready? Get up and have a good view. Is that it? Is that ready to go? There it goes. Okay. And the parts have been sent. Let's watch it build.
Phase 4 of project
A
assembly.
little stuff going on there.
If style was measured in my performance reports, yours would be something
If you see this
special.
thing sliding through here,
Regardless, saving the day is
like
within
right
our
through,
grasp,
like
and
it
not
looks
least
like, I think it's above. There we go. Now, sorry. That's an actual space shuttle we're building that's going to transport stuff back to Earth.
And I know
Spoiler
exactly
alert.
what's at stake. This goes beyond Earth. Your actions will affect the universe at large. You might think I am exaggerating, Perhaps you will understand once you finish project assembly. Phase 5 awaits. I expect your best work.
Okay, now we're going to get into setting up some vehicle paths and all that, start transporting stuff around. But first, I want to get over to our hub and check on Tier 9 and see what we can start unlocking with that. Again, I'm not trying to rush through the stuff, but I do want the Tier 9 technology that we're going to be using. So we're going to hop in here. It is a pretty small map in the grand scheme. That little thing launch across it and off. Christmas tree. There we go. Okay. Tier 9, you ready for this? Here we go. The new stuff. Matter conversion. We got to do that first. Now this is going to lead us to synthetic power crystals, which we won't have to then we won't have to collect any more slugs, but I really want to get everything. I want to get everything that's on the map. I want to clear the map off, get all the hard drives, get all the slugs, get all the Summers loops, get all the Mercer spheres. I want to do that in this playthrough. That gives us some more time for adventure as well, so we're not just building stuff, we're adventuring around the map and getting all that. And then Summers loops, we got to prioritize what buildings are going to be using those, because we've got some higher end products. Like when we get into some of these things we're going to be making, it's good to do that. What is it? Wait, rewards? We already have. Like it actually gives us some of it. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, matter conversion. These are the 5 things we could work on at this point. Matter conversion is we have to turn these in. We have those being made already. That would be easy to fix. Quantum encoding. We need these 2 things from matter conversion to do that. Blueprints 3. Stuff we need from other things. This we don't have unlocked yet, so we can't even make that. Singularity cells are what power these portals. And this is one of the last products I need. This. This is what I want. Mark 6 belts, Mark 6 lifts. So we have to do matter conversion to get these 2. This we have. This we have. That quantity of them, I'm not sure if we have. We'll have to check that and see. But let's get matter conversion, which we can go ahead and take care of that right now. So let's go get that. Select milestone. That shows up there. So we're gonna run over to the factory, grab these, and come right back, and we'll get this ready to go. Again, I'm not trying to fly through it, but this is necessary to get the belts. Peak efficiency is our next thing we're gonna do. So we're gonna get these set up and going, because you gotta make the diamonds. You gotta make the diamonds to make the power crystals. Or the time crystals. That's how that works. And then these are used to make the power crystals. We're getting there. I know what's going on. I got this under control. We're getting there. We want this. I'm not worried about this. We haven't even started nuclear. So yeah. I think it might take dark matter crystal. Let me see. Hold on. Let's go over there to research. I probably should have this closer to that other area, but this is kind of our home, so. Alien technology. Oh, new thing added. Spawn. Okay. We actually could get that too. Alien power matrix. I don't have that ready to go. Caterium. We got the stuff for that. What am I waiting on? Is this new? I newly add. Oh, it is. That's what lets you daisy chain them. Okay. We add that to our to-do list, so we have that. Power slugs. This. Okay. So, this is what lets us do it. You see that we need those time to unlock this. So once we get that unlocked, we can get synthetic power crystals going. And then that's about it. These two things, we have the stuff. Well, I haven't have that. I have the ability to do it. I just don't. Ionized fuel is going to take a lot of power crystals. But once we have the and a hard drive, but excuse me, once we have the synthetic ones, we can use those to turn in here. So we're getting closer to be able to finish this thing up. So that I want to unlock is. We'll come back and do that one later. It's not necessary. So okay. Wait a second. This says we have it in our, yeah, we do. Okay. What's this? So, with computers. Split into, how many do I need? I just need 15. Put those back. Oh, too late. Delete them. And I need 50 high-speed connectors. Oh, whatever. It's going to be full before I finish. And then quick wire. Ah! That I don't have set up. Okay. Nah. Get that done. All right. Now we can connect things together. Let's see what she says.
Upgraded power connectors unlocked. Buildings now support 2 power connections, any of which may be attached to other buildings.
Okay. Cool. That was a research thing. This we probably have the stuff to do now. We're going to add that to the to-do list, and it says we have them. So let's go. What the quick? Did I use up all the quick wire? Insane. Okay. And this we don't have room for. Mercer sphere. Let's just grab. I wish we could just. Split. Go back in there. Okay. Sand fluctuators. And we have 87. That should be good. We can just go ahead and drag them over here. And then steel pipe. Whatever. That'll take care of that one. Get our spawn toilet. Okay. Let's see what she says.
SAM-based portable waste network unlocked. A recent breakthrough has meant that Fixit now has a way to reanimate organic waste using deconstructed matter.
Regular exposure to blood flow helps the vessel avoid malfunction.
Okay. Cool. Let's have this little deflection to do. We're not quite there. Power slug. Oh, that's cool. Has a little thing. Shows you percent. Okay. Okay. That's it. We're good now. Let's go ahead and throw these back in. That probably can't go. It's full. Okay. I didn't know if were these always here. Let's pin these in there. And then what else do we usually use a lot of? I'll pin those in there. Yeah, they just stay up top now. Cool. Probably should pay more attention. Okay, now that's done. We have to get these 3 products. So let's head out and do that. Slide over. There you go. You know what I just realized? Those things are like in our inventory, or in our no. Fuse modular frame. What's the other one? Cool. Okay, well that's that. We need all these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, and then this thing is radio control unit. We need 250. All this. Okay. That is my mistake. I didn't realize I had it all with me. I didn't need to. That's 250. Okay. Okay. Hey, Spider. I see you there. If he tries to get me out here, he's going to fall. I forget that like every product that I'm making over there is on a dimensional depot. Whee! The slow flight back. I think the ship's returned. No, wait, that's right. We haven't sent it off because I'm actually getting this stuff right now. Might as well just run across here. Okay. My mistake. Things just slipped my mind. Hold on, there we go. Look at that. I like to watch it take off.
The converter uses strange alien matter, abbreviated to SAM, to break down and transform materials at their
We've got stuff to do.
levels.
And I feel like we're going to set up some
power to manipulate atomic bonds. Most
trucks to
importantly,
do
you
it.
are now able to locally create fixite,
Fixite.
a highly adaptable synthetic metal, ideal for any
there we
kind of
go.
construction. It is everything we need to save the day,
can-
and perhaps its admirable qualities can inspire you.
You can select this. That'll be our next thing. So we need to make synthetic diamonds and that. So that's going. That's our. I think that makes the most sense. Is what to do next. Oh, hey there. Yeah, I'd like to take that. Oh, it's really hard to make sure you shoot that gap. I did not boost enough to get up here high enough for this. Oh darn. I think we're good though. Let's try to go a little lower on this side. Ball, catch, 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 catch. Just right. Okay, sweet. All right, so we're gonna mess with trucks. So what we need to do now, we need to build some, this will be new buildings, new production buildings. A converter. We don't have enough SAM fluctuators for this. We've got to set up a SAM fluctuator factory of some sort. Okay, so let's see here. Sam takes all stuff we have, right? So you got the reanimated Sam, you've got the wire, and you've got the steel pipe. Now, is reanimated Sam in here? There's a steel pipe. No, okay, we need to send reanimated Sam over here. We need to set up something to do that. Let's just double check. We don't have it down here. I feel like I don't think that's a product I was really working with, but it's going to become more and more. That's one of those things where, like, you need it a little bit early game and it's there and it's available. Oh, I do have it. Okay, number 2. But, like, you don't have a lot to do with it. It's like mostly, oh dude, I am chock full. We are going to set up some truck stations out over here. Let me think this through. How do we want to do this? The trains are all here. All right. Now, not a lot of room on the back side of the building for this, and then they have to deal with the train tracks that are laid down. We don't want that. Right? So we'd have to be out behind this. Well, okay, all right. We got a couple options, and I'd like to see what's going to be best. We could build overpasses, so we can have This is where we start really getting into. Oh, that thing's still going. I'm gonna shut this off. That was fun to just mess around a little bit and see how they work, but it doesn't need. Yeah, see, that's gonna cause some. It's not really moving anything. It's just going from one to the other. Because I don't have this set up to take anything right now, or unless it's dropping fuel off there. Let's go see. This was just a fun place to do it. Yeah, it's not even dropping that fuel off. So we're gonna break all this apart. Break all that apart. Take that out. Now, does this? The path disappears. How do I get rid of that? R. Straight default. Huh. Okay. Why did these others? I think it just disappeared. It just disappeared it. Somehow deleting the station disappeared. Deleting the station got rid of the path in between them. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that power thing there in case we want to mess around with anything. Cool. Now, all right. I'm thinking through how I might want to do truck stations. There's room for stuff there. There's lots of room here, but we would just have a real busy area through here. Like the main truck path was here, and we branched off from there. This can go. Doesn't need to be here. I'm good with that. I'm good with having this area here being a truck path. And what we would do is have stations. Let's think through. We're gonna mess with an area we're not using yet. So if products are here, we've got. I need to see from the outside, though, don't I? So just between these two. So right in this middle here. So if we want to put, excuse me. Don't know if we have the stuff we need for this conveyor wall. Yeah, see, it's not going to attach to that. Because those aren't walls, those are foundations. Right? And we need that to go through there. However, if we did walls and just put... I wish you could just swap between the upper and lower one. It'd make life so much easier. Ooh! Okay, alright. Silly me. This one is what we want there. How do I get it to swap around? Thought that was a scroll thing. There it is. Oh. Didn't actually place the other one. Okay. Then the same thing with this one. This, okay, now we need to put our... Let's see. We actually have that in a... One of these. Right there. Number 9. We need to put that right through there. Now, in theory, I should be able to put a conveyor wall hole. Ooh. It's not going to fit there. Logistics. On those. Yeah, let's go right through. Let's move that in a little bit. 1, 2. Just one would be fine. 1. Nope. Dang it. Am I liking that? That's the best spacing I can get without like nudging each one. So what we can try to do, let's see if that went through the other side. It might have, it might not have. Let's see. It did not. We might have to go in and put these walls on the inside of that one. So that is the, no, let's pick the wall. That's right. That one. That is the wall. Okay. So center 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth one, and no. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 right there. Then we're gonna go with the let's see. Invert that. Nope. Nope. That's the one I'm already on. Here we go. And then 9. Nope. Good. Now let's try this again. We're going to go break, or I'm just going to take one of these off. Try to place it again. Select. See if it went through. It did not. Well, we kind of know where they're at. Now, let's see here. Alt, do. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Huh. I have to take this block out, manually connect them with the shoot. I'll tell you what to do. For now, we're just going to go through these areas that we're going to put these in. We're going to get rid of these foundations. We'll come back and place them. Right? We just get rid of those. Right? Okay. So we can come back in here and place those back once we get our stuff already. Because blah blah. Excuse me. Oh yeah, let's go ahead, let's do that. Let's wrong one. Okay. Walls. All right, let's get the walls back in the way we want them. And then what we'll have is shoot. Okay. I'm going to do this to cheat it over there. All right. And then we'll get rid of that one. Good. Yeah, there we go. Let's do the same thing for the upside down one. Here. Oh, no. Here. No, try it right there. Right. There you go. Got over here as well. Flip it. Pop it in there. Okay, that works. And then we're going to go back with the shoot. Okay, find that again. Okay. Good. All right, now we can put our conveyor holes back on that. Nope. Rate of re-entry. Well, I'm not quite ready for the next product, but so we can actually put these closer together. So we go right to the middle there. All right. This would look the cleanest. The problem is I just don't necessarily want my conveyors that close together, right? This would have all four right there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just put them like that. Let's go back to the other side. We'll do that. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, wrong one. Pick that. Okay, it's gonna go right there. Get rid of those two. We're gonna have to fly up in here and connect with conveyor belts. And they're just going to look a little ugly until we unlock the actual quantum or Mark 6 belts. So let's go ahead and bring in the 3s in here, and they're going to go out of here, right? Now, if I'm not mistaken, I can still place... Nope, get up there. Yeah, just let me place it. That's fine. Like this one would go right here. up there. Good, right. And that, I'm stuck. I'm in jail. Yeah, we're good. So with those belts will go through foundations or whatever. Right now, we're just gonna, yeah, they're all headed the right direction. If I step on that, it shoots me over. Yeah. So once we get our, I'm going to leave it open for now. Once we get our Mark 6 belts, we can come in here and change those out and then put the foundations back to make it look clean. It's just going to be a little messy for now, but I like this. I like this as a way to get our products out. So that doesn't, I mean, that still looks good with the building, I think. Those walls blend in, same color. And for now, they kind of hide the fact that the foundations are missing a little bit. So we can go with that. So we're going to come down here and start putting those in. What we need to do, though, yeah, let's make a blueprint of this. Excuse me. The blueprint's going to include the belts and everything. So we're going to come over here and clear our blueprint maker. Boop. Clear, there we go. Okay. Excuse me. The biggest problem I see with this is making sure that the, did we use the biggest ones? It's turned the right direction when you place it. Okay, now let's get the wrong button. Get the upside down version of that. Inverted. No, I want it up here. Up. Okay. I can't go on top of that either. Oh, shoot. I know that's the wrong one, but that'll give me something to place this next to. Huh? Why does that not line up? Did these overlap? It did. Son of a gun. That was weird, but hey, we'll work with it. That's not even what I need, is it? I need... Hold up. Okay, all right. So to build this, I need this. And I need this. And then I need this. Hold up, we got this. Nope. Hold up. There's more. We need to have this. There we go. Now this. And this. How do I make that just one? There it is. Okay, good. Let's get rid of all this junk in the back. We're going to get rid of these all anyway, because this isn't what we're actually trying to build. We are now going to put the walls on this. Yeah. That's it. So that is going to be walls, ramp wall, that, and that. Then the upside down ones, which is that. And that's right. That, good. And then the plane. Blah. Good. I guess I didn't really need these particular foundations, but it does make it easier to see what you're doing. Okay. Inverted. Good. Now we have to get our bare wall holes. We're going to put those on here right there, right there, right there, and right there. Now we're gonna do the same thing on the inside. Once these are in place, we can tear the foundations out and actually connect our conveyors, because this isn't the part we're trying to do. Not at all. There we go. Okay, now, I forgot how to work this. 3. We're gonna go from here to here. We can also load this blueprint up and update it. Make sure we're going the right way. Yep, we're good. And that is our blueprint. That is what we want to be placing. So we're going to save this as depot wall output. I don't know. It's going to go into factory though. Factory, edit, add category. No, not that. Remove category. Factory, add subcategory. Just not sure how I got there. Depot wall output. Set directory. Factory. Just add it there. Add it there. Okay. Then we close that. And then we save this. And it's saved. Now, we can go into this, go to blueprints, and then do the edit here. And we want to go to factory, add subcategory. And this is going to be logistics. Good. And then depot wall output's going to go down there. Thank you. Confirm. All right, now I'll leave that there for now. We're going to come over here and we're going to attempt to place this on the end just to see if it works. So the very middle block right there is what we're going for. And just to make sure. Yeah, that's not, it's clear almost. Ooh, no, we're not. There's actually no products inside there. So let's go ahead and get this pulled up. Blueprints, factory, whatever. H, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That works. Now, if I was to pull up 3, yep. See, the arrows are pointing out this way, so we're good. All right, so we're just going to keep placing that. Blueprints, definitely move this, but that's okay. Let's get that lined up on that. H, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm okay with that. I mean, it works. Let's see. H, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I should actually be able to come in there, update the blueprint, delete just the blueprint to these, and reinsert it with the updated one. We'll leave that so we know it's not a blueprint one. It's one we'll have to manually update, which is okay. So that's an advantage of the blueprints. H, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because this part itself isn't that difficult to put them in here, right? Set that there. You freeze it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But compared to how long it took to just build that first one, like get it figured out, this isn't long at all. Skip that. And then we're on this side for the rest of them, right? The inside. Well, get off the tracks, Dave. Right there. Okay, cool. That's the good thing about blueprints is it makes the work a lot easier. Get up there, right there. I wish it knew it needed to go inside this, but that's all right. See, like it wants to try to some of these places, but just not where we want it. Good. Yep. The blueprints are very important. They really do make the work a lot easier. H 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So like I started playing this other game called Foundry, which is another factory building game, and it's still early in its development. They're still like coming up with things. They just added trains like less than a month ago, I think it was. And that's kind of like, there was people playing it, and that kind of got me into, well, this looks interesting enough. I'd like to try it out. There's some things I like better about it than Satisfactory, but overall, it's not quite as good of a game as this one. In my opinion, oh dear, that was close. But it did stop. So, what's going on? Have I not split this up? I have not split this up. Let's do that. I can hold. There we go. They shouldn't have to wait for something to clear the entire loop to get down here. And that's good there. Okay, we need to land. Especially when that's holding up the whole line of trains there, so. That was completely necessary. Let's pause. Whoop. And recharge. There we go. That made things a lot less efficient. This one looks good. Autosave boost. There we go. Okay. Yep. Okay. That shouldn't be a problem. If somebody's on a loop, another one can enter the loop. We're good. I probably needed to do the same thing on this one, but I'm not as worried down there. That only delays trains on this line. But that spot up there was delaying all the trains that come through here. All the trains run into the depot. All right. Cool. We'll have our outputs. And we're ready to set up our truck stations. Now, having said that, this building over here can disappear if needed. It is not. It's just doing my Gosh. It was only running these things, which I have. Oh, we need 1,000 of these. How many are in a stack? One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll go ahead and throw those over there. I'm not in a hurry, but if I do have stuff I can send up in the space elevator, or load up in the space elevator, I will do it. I do not want to... I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if I ended the game or not. Like, you can still play after that. It doesn't keep you from it. Yep, there's that. This, we're not ready, so it's okay. Okay, so the particle accelerator building does not have to be here. Right now we're pulling stuff over for these two to just run and make those nuclear pastas. It's all right. We tear them out, we move it. We use trucks instead of this. I'm perfectly happy with that. This was a cool design. We can do the same design again. We can just move it somewhere else. Like even back a handful of blocks would be fine. Or we keep it here. I mean, this should be wide enough to have our truck lanes. We might run a couple of different truck paths just so they're not all on top of each other. But what we need to do in here is have room for our truck stations and our main road for the trucks to run through. All right. Now, having said that, we can run conveyors over the train tracks, or we can have like elevated stations the trucks like pull up to. So what I want to do is just experiment around with that for a little bit and see what it takes for a truck to get up to that height. So that's like 1, 2, 3. How tall do I need to go to clear the trains? Okay. Excuse me. Let's get our train hotbar up. Let's lay some track down right here. Is that locked on? Good. Just as short as we can. Just enough to get it. Well, whatever. That's fine. Let's get a train on there. I don't have those in a hotbar. I don't know why. It's number 6. It's probably something I don't have. There we go. Electric locomotive. Sit there. You're fine. Now, how many foundations does it take to clear that? Let's see. That's not where I wanted to go. Vertical loop. 2 enough? Yeah. So if we had a single foundation, let's see. Let's get back through our hotbars. Alt button's what I'm looking for. Okay, there we go. Number 1. If I actually pressed number 1, that'd help. So if we did foundations up here, dang it. Above yon. Oh, it's still on vertical, isn't it? No, it's on zoop. There we go. Let's go that way. Okay. So that's clear. This height is good for our train station. So this is probably something we can do a blueprint of too. It's not too large. For us, the platform getting up to it. So we need to have ramps then. Oh. Let's see. Da, 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 da. 3? What's the steepest a truck will go on? Let's see if we can find that. Will 4 ramps work with will trucks work with 4 ramps? Oh, I missed my zoop. Gotta do 3D zoop with it, not just a straight line. There you go. I should give enough room to turn around. Then we're gonna put some. If not, we'll adjust. It's okay. It's not the end of the world if it doesn't work the way I expect. What time is it? 2:20. I've still got a good hour. Good hour. Okay. So let's come up here. Let's layer station. Hold on. Path station. Maybe? Where's the middle of this? Right there. Why? Why? Do we need to go out wider? I'm learning, guys. Yeah, there we go. Let's get it lined up to that. Why is it? I want it to go, I want a straight line. Wait, that. Okay. Come out here, maybe? Ah. Is that a straight? I don't know if it's a straight line. Turns too sharply. Okay, we gotta edit that back a little bit. So what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna come from up here and turn that around. Let's come over to the top of this ramp. Yeah, let's come down the ramp now. There we go. Now, there's that. Okay, cool. Now, let's get stations attached to paths. Might have to put a foundation out there. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Extend this platform out of it. Why are you not... I feel like you want one turned at a 45-degree angle right here. No, I don't. What are you even doing? There we go. Okay, now we shall put truck. It needs power. Oh, gosh. Ah! There we go. We got power. And we got a foundation back. As soon as I turn it the right direction. I'm seriously into making sure everything's turned in the right direction. It's super important to me. Okay. All right, cool, cool, cool. We're just going to extend this up here a little bit. Come to the back. Why not? Make it messy for now. It's okay. Great. Now, we're going to pull the menu. Truck station and truck station. Enable autopilot. Escape. It's the, no, E. E's what you want. Set this to unload. And give it fuel. It's going to need fuel. Just throw that in there. Load. You have to get in the truck to force it to load. Okay, that's still a little... No actual fuel in here, though. Okay. You take that. Okay, never mind. It's going. Get out. See how it does with this. Okay, yeah, it did fine with that. All right, cool. They're not going to run on biofuel though. I'm going to have them set up with something better, something a little more renewable, for sure. The plan is, or the thing I'm looking at is, can I have a platform above the trains here that they can come up to, grab their stuff, and then come back down to the main road? So now with this in mind, let's go with the smaller platform I was using here, the smaller foundation, which I'm literally standing on. I don't have to do it that way. So that is 2 foundations up. We can put, so right where this blue line is, we can put a floor. Oh, not there. Right there. I miss my infinite soup right now. I can't say that enough. I can probably say it too much. You're probably gonna get tired of it, but this has to. This would have to come up in between. Oh, that's hitting that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. How wide is this platform? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across. Okay. I've got 4 across here to work with. Let's try that. If I break, oh, darn it! If I break this and that. Can it's gonna freak out now. Oh no! Can I fit the path to that? Let's go ahead and get rid of this path. Right? And that one. We're gonna have to readjust things a little bit. Let's get rid of the truck station. That's good there. Now, can we make the path go this way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, is this... Hold on. Well, the plain truck path... Okay, this might work. It works up there, dude. Don't know what to tell you. We come back a bit and be good. Okay, let's change this path just a little bit. Let's start a little, or stop a little higher. So let's get to about the middle of that one. Stop. Then we'll start turning there. Should, in theory, give it more room to turn. Okay. All right. Delete paths. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Let's pick transport truck vehicle path. Now, Yeah, I think it's just that universal one wasn't quite big enough for this. Or this wasn't sufficient for a universal path. Wait, what's going on? Thought we had this. Maybe it's the truck. Maybe the truck can't do it. I don't know. I don't need it to. I don't need it to. Because it's actually not going to circle around like that. It's going to join a road that's out here, right? So we're gonna have a path that just runs through here like that, right? And then we're going to be joining it. Dag nabbit. There it goes. Okay. Okay, I need to change that around. We're going to be coming the other direction. Let's get rid of the truck. Is there a path over here anywhere? There's that. Okay. So what we want is, nab it. I did it again. Let's just use 5 because I think it still fits this. We're going to come off of here and go up this way. Give it a little more right there. Good. That works. Come up here. And then turn into this. Back down. Oh. Right there. Can we come onto the ramp some? Is that the middle? That's not the middle. Let's go to the middle. That's the middle. Awesome. This is going to come down most of the way there. And then come back over to the path here. Like that. Cool. And that's the plan. Now let's go ahead and get that path back out. We're going to try to connect. Let's do 5. Just make a big loop. Just for the sake of trying it out. We just need to put another station over here. 3. That's fine. And then we're going to make this an unload station. And we're going to grab power for it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me. That one's still powered up there. Is it connected to the line though? Let's see. Put one on here. Okay, let's get in there. Our menu vehicle path. We do have both of them. Awesome. Okay. This is still powered. Let's get in here. It still has some fuel too. Awesome. Okay. I think we just go ahead and enable autopilot and out of fuel. It definitely had some in it. Maybe not. Just throw a little bit in there. There it goes. Okay. Let's watch it run. This will kind of give me an idea of how far out from the from the place I need to actually put the words. From the building, from the train track, how far out I need to put our main path through there. And they can just run through here and they'll just zoop up to those little platforms. Zoop. They'll just run up. Fell. Yes, you can fall through that. I didn't know that. Very rare. Alright. That's their main path, and then he's going to turn off the path to come up here. Okay. Let's put a... Sorry. Sevens are half foundation. Let's put those on the end of this. Like that. And then what we want to do, which I think that just about... No. Is there a better place for the signals? Can I move the signals down past the I could move the signals down past the platform. I could. Okay, so what I'm wanting to do is these slope platforms. That's not quite the slope I'm looking for, but if we go with that, that's going to be, let's hit E. Let's get to the bigger one like that, all right? I want to do something like this on there to get up and down. That's also going to require, yeah, it's going to have to come out. That's going to block that path. We'll have to do the others, so I'll have to see what that looks like. Let's go ahead and plan on, let's see here. Move this down a little bit further. Right there should be good, and then we can delete that one. Don't mess anything up. So good? Yep, okay. No, it's honestly right where the other needs to happen, so we're going to move this one back a little bit. Oh. That's why I don't like having that. Okay. Can I put, okay, H. Boom, boom. I want it right directly in front of the train. Right? It doesn't have a connection point there, though. I can't nudge it over. Get rid of that one. Okay, we're still good. It's gonna be in the way of the foundations. Oh, hey there. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay, we can scrap that idea. Nope, not that. Hold on. Maybe instead of the loading platforms, we're just going to have we'll do something fancy for the conveyors to run across and come down. So the conveyors will come down over here. So all we have to do then is just make sure the stations fit on this side. Like this. I want that centered on that. Yeah, it does. Let's see if that looks. Let's see what that looks like right there. That just happens to be grabbing this other path I had, but that would be good. The only question is there enough room for lifts to come here between the train and the wrong one? Okay, and then we're gonna have to do like a spaced lift right there. That's not exactly where it's gonna line up, but it would sit like that maybe, or something. Well, okay, whatever. So we might want to put a little more space between the train track and the station. So if we did let's see here, a half foundation, right? Come back up top. Right there. No, I think a full foundation out would probably be the best. Let's come down here a little bit where we don't have the other stuff bothering us. So then 3 H is there. 1, 2, just 1 right there. So if it lines up with that, then we'd have our lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, right here. And probably to the side. Well, the middle, right there. Ooh. There's only two loading spots on these. Okay. There is enough room to have 2 over here. So what would... Yeah, because we still have to actually clear the path. So we want the path out here then. Because we would have a second one. Like along... Okay, freeze that. Along that, line up with this. What is wrong? Truck station. Okay, truck station not working. Well, that's okay. I don't have it hooked up. We're just experimenting. We're still figuring out what we want to do. So every one of these would need 2 truck stations, or at least a setup for 2 truck stations. Now we want to have room for a path through here. Let's see. Like a main path. Like that. And then we want to be able to bring a vehicle off the path to that. Good. And then each set will probably just run together and then back onto the path somewhere, somehow. Okay, is that still there? It's still there. Awesome. So that would be the idea. And then you do the same thing in the next area. No, let's see. Connect. Station. Okay, and let's H that so we can line it up right. I want those lined with this edge and that edge, that corner right there. Then we'll do the same thing over here. We're gonna, can you snap? Can you snap? There you go. Okay. Okay. Remember running? What is? Okay. Let's do the same thing with the paths here. So we're going to no. Got it right there. Yeah. You connect these two together. And connect that back with the path that's not coming through here. Sorry, I need to extend this down a little bit, apparently. I want to be straight. This, I guess that works. Okay. Okay. So that's the general idea, and then we can set up a blueprint with the truck station, with the two conveyor lifts on the back, and yeah, okay, cool. All right, I think that's going to have to work for how we set these up. We'll just let's see what kind of platform we can figure out for the running the conveyors out, because I want something that looks decent. So it's going to have some supports to it, things like that. This thing stopped running. Why you no run? Unable to reach station. Did I break? I broke the path. Okay. The weird thing is there's nothing to click on. There it goes. Okay. Train tracks. This stuff has to have a solid surface for it to run on. Oh, they're upset because they're not working. They're gonna glow red. Why can't you be on like train stations that don't really give a crap? That's good. You can swap them out. Nothing else on there. Okay. Now. All right. Let's set up our blueprint for this. We're still doing good on time. Excuse me. Excuse me. I don't know why I didn't just throw down another. Oh, I'm like, what's wrong with my screen? We have rain now. They've added weather back into the game. We're experiencing our first rainstorm. Blueprint designer. Great. Now, we are going to set up our... Are these? Okay, I think we'll work with that. It's not centered on the... What's wrong? Hangs over the edge. Okay. Let's count for the exact center of this then. There. And right there. That's the front. Then we want to make the lifts look nice on here. So why am I have crouch toggle on? I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Oh well. I'm going to figure power out too, but we might just run that out of the conveyor line for that. Lifts. So our products are going to come from the very center of this, right? Two on either side. So we can, let's see here. Still, okay. Okay, hold up. We put our, let's see, for E. This is temporary. 1, 2. Let's go see. I need to check this real quick. We put our conveyor holes in the middle of that. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's like in the middle. So it's kind of the top of 4-ish. So if we go up 1, 2, 3. I want it lined up right. Dang it. Okay. Let's move all this. Okay, let's save it. Truck station double. Okay, we're gonna save it. I don't care where it's saved at right now. Save it, clear it, place it. It's the easiest way to move it. Like, all you have to do now is just pull this up, go to that, and go to undefined, because that's where I put it at. Truck station double. We're gonna pull it all the way down here. As far as this way as we can, right? Good. That gives us lots of room behind it to put stuff now, right? Cool. When you save it, we'll override it. No big problem. No big deal. No big problem. Okay. Now, let's check our distances from the... That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Distance from the station, this depot to these stations isn't important. Let's just make sure we get our full ones there. We're going to go with this 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we actually need to be one smaller one on top of that. Press E. There you go. Now, what we need to do next is go ahead and put our on that so that we can put... I guess I should have actually did that in the middle of the thing here. All right, we'll fix that. Yeah, that's fine. And they're based off the center of this, the conveyor hole things. So a lot of this is getting deleted, but we're going to, let's see, that's the center. We want to come just to the right of the center. Let's just see how this... Why do they not place? On that line right there. Good. So that's about the place those are coming out at. All right. So now what we want to do is just try to figure out our level. If we go E, put a 2 on top of that, and then a single, it's going to be about the right. Okay, bear with me now. I have the wrong jetpack on. I don't know if I have power here though. Ish. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. Yeah, that's how we delete. I just want to see if we're going to put over there. What's that look like? Yes, that is the right level to be building off of. So we want our lifts to come up there to be able to connect with those. And I think with those in place, we can... Let's see here. Stop doing that, Dave. You're right. They got to go down there anyway. 2. No. Okay. I got to shoot this back. Yeah, those are too close. Just come back a little bit. Let's leave that. There it is, number 7. Okay, let me come back. A lot of extra steps here, and I understand that, but it's necessary extra steps to get this lined up right. I can go there. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Now we're going to put those same things on here. Back. So there. That doesn't look right. Hold on. No, that's centered. We don't want it centered. We're offset to the side. Okay. Sweet. Okay. No, let's get rid of that and that and that. All that's going to go eventually. Let's go ahead and get rid of these 2. We don't need those. Okay. Cool. Now, we're going to try to connect things up to that. We want it to come out just a... I'm gonna look at this again, see where I have this placed at. They were down a bit, weren't they? Yeah. So I believe we can, I'll just double check how much room we have there. There's a full foundation, plus just a hair. Okay, well, anyway, we can run conveyors out just a little bit. Have them connect to that. Let's just zoom through this one. Is that station 42? No, it's not. It's Stangby. Stongby. Whatever. I don't know how to pronounce that. That's not important. Okay. That's actually not bad, because this... Yeah, it'll be, because we have just over a little bit. There's room. I still feel like I want to give it a little bit of space. It can't attach to that, can it? There you go. On or below the wall? That is just below the wall. Let's do another one down there, and then we'll come out. I think that's where we want the conveyors to sit at. Now, once I've placed them, I'll get rid of this, but maybe higher? If they slope down on this, I don't want that. Yeah, they're straight there. Okay. Let's just put, do that for all 4 of these. Now, we do conveyor lifts from there down to here. They're going to go to those two and those two, right? So that's going to be that. Okay. Let's just see. Now, while we're here, I'm going to try to see if this is going to make that turn. It's going to make that connection. That looks messy. Default. Okay. All right. Bear with me. Let's change these. We're gonna go with, no, we can't. That's right. Okay. All right. I shouldn't have got rid of that foundation. Darn it. Okay. I can shorten this up. Just a hair. There's that. There's that. Nope. There's that. And there is that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this foundation. I'm going to pop another one on the back. That way, if we need to, all I have to do is just place that there, right? Thinking forward. Why not? Oh, okay. That goes there. Next one goes here. Let's see if that connects any better. That I can live with. There's that too. We don't want it to come all the way. Like that, okay. And this is going to fall there. Okay, lower, little lower, little lower. Let's try that. Sweet. Okay. All right, same thing for this side. We got to come down to here, first of all, and then down to there. Okay, and then that gives us the bottom conveyor and the top conveyor. Okay, all right, now let's get rid of everything that is not necessary. Which is going to include those little supports here. Now we can get rid of this. I believe that's everything. This is our truck station. Sweet. All right, let's come back over here. What time is it? 2:06. I've still got about 10 minutes or so. And we are going to... name it the same thing. There's already new segment override. The blueprint is already in there. Awesome. Do it. Okay. Great. And that's our setup for our train station. That is just the right height to be able to connect up to our conveyor things that we have already, which we still need to design. But so far, so good. So let's start tearing out those and adding the new blueprint in. The difficult part now is going to be getting it to line up right, because I've we just went over here because it was out of the way. They still need to sit back a little bit from the yeah, let me get rid of the extra pass. Sit back a little bit from the tracks, and they need to be centered. Let's go ahead and get our blueprint out. We're going to try this. Truck station double. Right there. Okay. Let's freeze that. Let's see if we can get this to line up the way we had it. Be clear of the track. So 1, 2. I think that was it. Where'd it go with it? If the truck's here, there's room for the others to go through. Ooh, that is really close. Let's click back into this. We can come back one more. Let's do that. So we're that and that. So we're centered on this slab. And also centered on our build there. Awesome. Same thing down here. That's the right direction. Let's put it out. Yeah. Okay. I'm liking this. Blueprint thing's good. Is that where we want it? Nope, not at all. Right there. Actually get it right. Make sure it's in there. Got a lot of fussy truck stations right now. To get them all hooked up, but okay, yeah, there we go. It's a lot easier with those connection lines showing up. The snap lines. Get that on that. Get that right there, and click. So line your middle up with this line, and then wait till that white or light blue line shows up in the middle, and you'll have it. One more on this end, then we'll go the other direction to see what we can do there. So that was this. Yeah, right there. Great. All right. It's going to be a lot of red exclamation points. Here's what we're going to do. Let's go to the map. Let's go ahead and turn off all truck stations. Let's see. There we go. Hide them on the compass. There we go. They will not give me problems now. Okay, cool. All right. So the next thing we do would be to work on the connection to the back. Well, yeah, let's put the rest of these in. This won't take long. Excuse me. That, and then that. There we go. I like that they include the guidelines when you have things lined up. It's really helpful for like your conveyor systems and all that, but for this, it's good too. See right there. There we go. It would be so difficult without it. It's crazy. There. And then one more. There you go. Right. And then we can run our path. Let's take it from down there and start getting our paths into the truck stations set out. We might want to, let's get rid of this thing. We're going to tear all this down. Sorry, dude. I know you work so hard just to run around, but he's like on the middle of the ramp, like, dude, I was going somewhere. Ah! It falls. You can go away. You can go away. You can go away. Is there still path in the air? There is. Get rid of all these experimental paths. Train. And power. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get that up there. But I think, yeah, like I said, I might just be able to run it out on the side of the conveyor platforms. Now, somewhere around here is path. I want that. Straighten that out. There you go. Straight. Path is too long. Okay, well, let's stop there then. It's gonna be long. It's a long road. Let's take it to just past this station. How about that? Burp. That platform right there. Okay. It's going to have to be a little further because that one's got to actually join back to it. So let's come to here. Right? Okay. Excuse me. Okay. So that gets all that set up. The next thing is just working out these platforms for the conveyor stuff. Because I want it to come out, but I want like supports on it. And that's kind of the thing, is we could probably put supports like right here. It doesn't have to be supported out there. We can, well, I mean, there's ways. There's ways. We make it look supported. We might have the legs inside there and like have frames. Ooh, yeah. Hold on. I'm thinking through. I need to take the time to do that. All right. So yeah, all this area out here, we're going to have little stations set up and start using the trucks. Is it the most efficient? I don't think so. I mean, it might slow things down. It may take a while to get things done, but we're here for making life, making it look lively and all that. So that's what we want to try to do. And having these trucks move around, now that the pathing system's much better, gosh, I wish there was a way to just grab this and move it. I guess it's okay if the path runs right in front of it, though. Like this right here. That'll be alright. That'll be alright. Okay. Let's see if we can get, probably should start from the other end. So we still have to have the paths that go into the stations and back out. And then have to do that for all of these. I don't know if there's a blueprint for that. I don't know how that works. I should probably find my standard for that. So if I have this right here, if I grab from right on this line, say, and come into this, that's not enough, is it? Okay, well, that was the middle. So instead of the middle, we're going to have to come back a bit. Some of these are going to be loopy. Holy cow. Why is that snapping to down there? I don't know. feel like that was the middle again. That's the middle again. What are you even doing? Weird. Okay, I'll have to figure that out. I don't know exactly how all that works just yet. We'll get there, and maybe a truck path specifically would work better for this part. Truck path. Truck path. Truck path. Truck path. Why you do that? Why you do that? Take from this foundation. And just okay, you can come from there. I don't care. Like it's fine. It's too sharp from there. We're gonna have some crossover in these. I can tell you that now. Go from here. Well, see, the problem is now if I need to come from the middle of the last station to get to this. Okay. I mean, that's fine. So not there, but here? That's weird. Like, look at that. It's, I had to actually pull it from the middle of the last station, but it doesn't actually start moving to here. I wanted to just grab it here and pull it in, but whatever we need to do to connect it. I mean, it's all right. It's fine. It's whatever. So we'll start from here, and we'll pull it over to our thing, and it's just going to automatically... Nope. Truck path. Well, don't turn that sharply. Good grief. I can't, like, how much further back do I need to go to do that? Here, maybe? No? Oh, is it because I'm on build mode straight? Hold on. I forgot that. Let's try this again from the... This in the wrong place. Now let's go to that. No, this. Okay. Nope. Okay. F. Now we click on that and we get the actual blueprint back up. So this is where we want it. Right here. Okay. All right. Well, I've got to end the stream here. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm glad to have you here today. I'm glad we're able to get this done in on a Friday. Tomorrow, I've just got a lot of things going on. It's just been busy summer, busy beginning to my summer, but things are going to settle in. Don't worry. So we'll be able to get back to our regular streams. I just have to look at my schedule and see how that lines up, but we'll get there. So, all right. Have a good one, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.